Hello everybody, and welcome to my 5th grade video of where I talk about 5th grade stories. Just for you. Just for you in the camera lens. And pretty much, pretty much 5th grade was a pretty good year. I had a really nice teacher. Her name was Miss Harnden, I believe. She was a very nice teacher. I really liked her. But yeah, there were still some problems here and there. It was 5th grade. I was going to a new school that year. If you watch the Stinky Springs video, you will see what school it was. It was just a classical all red brick American USA school. And pretty much what stories happened in that classroom. I remember there was this one kid in there, and I don't know, he had some issues, I guess, and like he peed his pants a few times in school. I don't know if he had a problem with that, but I don't know. But there's no excuse for jacking off in school. He did that once. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really know what was going on with him, but you know, whatever. But pretty much he would draw Nazi symbols on his folder, and the substitute teacher that day saw them. Her name was Mrs. Niggemeyer. Yeah. And she saw them and she was not impressed with that, and I think she had a talk with him about it. Maybe he was trying out for the Sound of Music, I don't know. But yeah, he would draw those symbols on his folder, and I don't know. So that's kind of a funny story. What else? Oh, I remember one time I had a field trip the next day at school, and I was real excited about it. We were going to a hospital, and we were going to do some cool things at this hospital. But it was a field trip, we were going there. And I remember, next day I woke up real early, I was real happy. I was like, it was a Friday, there's nothing to be disappointed about. But pretty much, the bus was a little late, and my mom can't take me to work, or to school, because she has to work, and she can't do that, and because I was living with her I lived with her during the school week, and pretty much the bus was late. It came at 8 o'clock usually, and it was about 8:10. I was like, where's the bus? I was getting all anxious and stuff, and 8:20, 8:30, I'm like, Mom, the bus still isn't here. And she's like, just keep waiting, it has to come eventually. And she was right, it does have to come eventually. And I kept waiting, and it came at 8:50. And I was excited about the field trip, but I kind of wasn't thinking about it, you know. It was kind of just in the back of my head. I was more concerned about the bus getting there. So I got on the bus at 8:50, and I got to the school, and it was like 9:20, or I don't know. I don't know. School doesn't start till 9 in elementary school, so I don't know. I got there about 9:20, I think, or so. I don't know. A lot later than I should have been. Anyway, I went to open my classroom door, and it was locked, and I was like, shh, shh. I looked through the window, and it was pitch black in there. I was like, they left without me. I was like, well, why would they do that? Why would they leave without me? I mean, didn't they call the bus in saying they're gonna be late? You know, don't go on your field trip yet because you still got some kids coming in. I was the only one who was going on that field trip that day, and they left. So I went to the office and told them, and they were like, "Oh no." I was like, "Yeah, they left me behind," and pretty much they got this guy, and he was a very nice guy, a very, very nice guy, but he kind of seems like a drunk or something. I don't know. He was a very nice guy. He wasn't a drunk. He just sort of looked like one. You know what I mean? Anyway, I got in his like blue pickup truck, and he drove me, and I wasn't sure which hospital was, so we had to go to this one, and we had to go to that one. I was like, I don't know how I couldn't remember which hospital it was, but what really surprised me is, didn't they have it on record or something where they were going? I mean, nobody knew anything that day. I was like, what's going on? But, yeah, that was a funny story. What else happened? I remember one time they would do these over-the-phone conference things, and this was the only time I had to do the over-the-phone conferencing, and I really liked my teacher, and I remember my mom yelled at her or something. I don't know. I was thinking, if you're gonna yell at somebody, yell at a teacher I don't like. Don't yell at a teacher I like. She's a very nice person. But she yelled at her for some reason. I don't know. She raised her voice at her over the phone. I'm like, shh. I don't know. That was bad though. That kind of embarrassed me. What else? Not too much happened that year. I remember we had these projects to do. We had to buy these huge poster boards that you'd find at Pat Catan's or something, or Michael's. And I remember having to buy those, and I had trouble finding one. I did get an A on the project though, so that was good. What else? I don't think there's too much else to say about 5th grade. I think I'll stop it there since I can't think of anything. But I might as well go ahead and do 6th grade. I'll stop the video though. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day. And catch me in the next video, 6th grade. Thank you.